So I'm over here at the stockyards waiting for another ride. The government, instead of sending me somebody nearby, they want me to drive 25 minutes to pick up somebody and then drive them 25 minutes. So they just sent me two rides like that. Where the last ride, they didn't pay me enough because I got stuck. The ride was for an hour and a half. It was only supposed to be for an hour. Then the highway is all screwed up where when you're driving, it has you uh they have you get onto the expressway, but then when you get off the expressway, they had this person come park next to the car, so this person's harassing me. So when you basically get on the expressway, it keeps you on the expressway versus getting off the expressway. And they basically have this person right here stalking me with the plate 1212 SLV 1212. So they had him locate me. I literally just pulled over after dropping that dude off. So they had this person locate me and then come stalk me on the side. Now he wants to park, he can park right there. The government told him to come stalk me on the side of the vehicle. That's why they're not sending me rides. Now I just had to pay. I've only made 150 for today. I had to pay gas and then pay for the fees, $50 late fees. I still owe. I was only able to pay $30 of that. I still got to pay 20, but the government's too busy harassing me with their threat liaisons instead of sending me a ride. Now the last guy that I picked up is only supposed to be an hour ride. After dropping off the gay girls, they had me pick him up, and we talked, the whole time because, it was going to be a conversation. That's what he wanted to have. So we had a conversation. And then when he got out of the car, he handed me his card and $20, told him I couldn't take cash from him. He goes, okay, I'll put it on the app. So he puts $18 on the app instead of the $20. So it goes to show you how he was trying to basically hand me money. He took off his seatbelt again before the stop because the government tells all their threat liaisons to take off their seatbelts to let the noise chime in the car, because the government is all about making as much noise as possible. So that's the little shit they do. Now this is a busy area of the stockyard, so I should have been got a ride by now, but of course the government doesn't want to send me anybody look close. They want me to drive 25 minutes to go pick up somebody and then drive another 25 minutes. They don't want me to pick up anybody right here in the center of things that is definitely calling for a ride. They want to send me all the way out to pick up someone, because that's the type of shit the government does. Because they only want me to pick up their threat liaisons. So they don't want to send me to pick up normal people, which are right here. They want me to go pick up threat liaisons. Only them. So I picked this guy up. He said 7:30, but I picked him up at 7 o'clock, and I just dropped him off at 9 o'clock. So that was a 2-hour ride. And the government only paid me $29. $30 where it's supposed to be double that amount because it was a 2-hour ride. That's the threat liaison that just walked in front of the car harassing me.
Turn right.
Now here goes the government sending the fire department. This is the fire department harassing me. They basically located me to come harass me as I'm sitting here. See how close they're getting to the car? They basically located me and came over here and is harassing me. Look how close he is to the car. Look how close. See how close he is to the car? Station number 12. This jackass right here. So this is why they weren't sending rides, because they wanted to locate me to come harass me. This is what the government literally does all day long. Now I'm sitting here. He decides that he want to turn down this. He located me by the GPS just to turn down the street to harass me. And then he sat, and the fire department sat and looked at me to harass me while he was shining the bright light on the car, trying to get as close to the car as possible, because that's the type of shit the government does.
Turn right.
So he came from this direction. Now they had several threat liaisons to come walk in front of the car, drive on the side of the car to tell them where I was at and what I was doing. And then they sent the fire department to come and harass me. Fire department number 12, as I'm sitting right there. After they just sent by a vehicle with plates number 1212. So clearly it was them searching and stalking and looking for me, because they have shit else better to do with their time.
Pickup location changed. Rerouting. In 50 feet, turn right on Northwest 25th Street.
And you see the law enforcement right here harassing and stalking me. Now they sent him over here because I was coming this way, so they sent him over here to look for me, and then they sent the passenger. I go to pick up the passenger, they changed the location place, so I'm not picking them up. I'm not picking up people that are going to get in the car stalking and harassing me for the government. Then they got all kind of nutcases that they're dropping off on the corner to drive by gang stalking and harassing you. This is the government dropping off people and sending them to the areas that I'm at. Non-stop harassment and gang stalking by the United States government. They basically keep locating me where I'm at and sending vehicles to stalk and harass me. And then there goes law enforcement right there. That's the police right there. So then the same guy that was on the other side of the street just drove down this street to come and track and harass me. Because they're tracking the GPS, stalking and harassing me right now. And then that was them again. So now they're sending 2 cars to invert the direction that I'm going to come and locate me to harass me. That's the United States government and their nonstop gang stalking. And then on top of that, they have threat liaisons that they're sending to come over to the area to harass me. So basically, they're saying that they're only paying me for an hour and 15 minutes, and that's all they're going to do. And that's them in the surrounding areas setting off truck horns. These are all their threat liaisons that they're having drive by the car to try to get close to the car, harassing me. This is what the government's doing right now. That's the government, a threat liaison. That's what they used to do in front of the home nonstop, send people by to backfire from their engines. So that's why the person just did that when he got to the corner. Now, all these people are sent by the government, what the government is paying people. Now, you saw law enforcement drive by, and then they sent the fire truck to harass me. Now they're sending their threat liaisons over here to stop and harass me. And then they got Uber talking about, oh, we're sorry you're frustrated that you didn't get the fare that you thought you were going to get. No, you guys just know, going forward, we just know that you guys refuse to pay drivers for their time. Because the government deliberately has them stalking. This person's plate right here is VLL0731. That's the jackass that just drove by the car, backfiring from the engine as instructed by the government. And that was them right there, the white Mustang that pulled in front of the car. I know when the government's sending people to gang stalk and harass me. can see there's Fort Worth police right over there that just drove over there on that side as I pulled into this parking lot because he's stalking me.